Ladies and gentlemen, and all the alphabet people out there, here's your host, Dr. Gus Greenfield.
All right. Thanks for that wonderful introduction, man. Shout out to the Toronto Argonauts. Yes, that's right. Canadian football at its finest. This is from their inaugural season in June 23rd, 2016, and now they're the World Canadian Champions. Toronto Argonauts. Yes! Appreciate that. Sent me a t-shirt all the way down here from Toronto. Kevin, that was for you.
Shout out to all the Teresas in the world. Some are spelled different than other ones. Roger, Dodger, Mike, Jim, Big Daddy Kevin, Porky Ridge.
Hey, check out
3dbotmaker.com.
the King of the Mountain has started. Qualifying time has started. Anyway, Pudgy Secondstreet and I go to
Looking for Han Solo frozen in carbonite little packet, the little cartridge there. I totally forgot about that. Just buying little random pieces and things. To get the whole 217 or 117 little guys from 1977 up to 1985. None of that new shit.
You guys know what I collect. So I got a few things in here that might be kind of cool. First one out of the bag, which it was kind of nice taking Pudgy with me, but she was into it more than I was, man. She was making me buy all kinds of stuff. You know what? I passed on a freaking younger generation call them AT-ATs. It's a all-terrain armored transport vehicle, and it had 3D printing. The guns on the front were 3D printed.
You only wanted $75 for it. The only thing that was 3D printed were the guns on the front, and the other guns that were usually they're twisted and shit. The cannons, pew, 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 pew. Those are 3D printed, but the cannons, they were straight. And then I seen an actual one that had the real cannons on there. They were, he wanted $200 for that. So it was I just like the way that thing looks.
And then
We spotted an ATST, which is an all-terrain scout transport, I think you call it, the two-legged one. $17. I passed that up too. So I passed up the $75 one, and I passed up the $17 one. 17, yeah. Which I regret it, but they're coming down in June again, so I'll leave a thing on the front.
Anyway, but look who I did find. Everybody's favorite lately, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Where?
Ah!
You know, when he was out in the desert, he fell in that Sarlacc pit. I think he got out of that. He's supposed to be digested for 1,000 years or something. I guess he got out of that somehow. We'll find out.
There's a Boba Fett. We might have another Boba Fett around here somewhere, but I don't know. So that's cool. We got Boba Fett.
I think this is Han Solo on Endor with the Ewoks.
Maybe.
Chewie! She's hurt! Get down here!
What is Chewie, like a medic or something? I don't know. I think that's what it is. Missing his little gun. So if anybody has them little guns, send me the little guns. But he looks pretty good. Han Solo. We're pretty far along on this collection now.
Of course, I don't have the guns, and I don't have their little hats, and I don't have their little capes. But I just got the little fucking dolls, man, and it's cool. I mean, shit, you can put a little G.I. Joe gun in there. Who cares, man? You're kids. I just like playing with them, See what we got next. Here's one, everybody's favorite.
I got this guy for $5. Look at that. Mint condition. Or like Dave Williams says, there is no mint, only near mint. Missing his little gun or whatever, but hey, check him out.
All right.
Dude, I gotta go through what I got. I don't know what I have and what I don't have. She's whipping these things at me.
She didn't buy shit down there either. And I didn't film it. Usually I film it. The one, I'll go down there in June if I'm not busy, you know. I'll film it then. But there was no, I seen one guy was dressed like a Captain America wrestler. And he was like, I first seen him when we were first walking around. And I never went back around a second time. And I seen some little kid in a Ghostbusters thing. So all the Comic-Con people, they weren't like really into it.
But there was like over, I think, 2,200 people there.
Here's this guy. Lando Calrissian. You truly belong. He's not Lando, but that was like his main guy. Helped him out. Everybody always makes a big deal about this dude's butt crack. He's got a hell of a butt going on there. Kind of cool. He's famous for his butt, the little doll.
He was like Lando Calrissian's like main dude.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they're about spinning like Cloud City mode here. I think, and if you guys know better, see, I checked for like even though they don't have their weapons, see like their little thumbs are still on there, and this guy's in good shape. His hair's getting a little thin on top, but he's in really super duper good shape too. But I think this is Luke in Cloud City also. Empire Strikes Back, maybe? Or this was him when he was, yeah, maybe. Maybe when he was with Yoda down there doing some training.
But their little thumbs are all intact and shit. Which reminds me, this next guy, he's always missing his thumbs. This guy's always missing his thumbs, but we got him with his thumbs. And it's like, check him out, man. It's Greedo. He's got his little horns and his little thumbs. And Han did shoot first. How come them guys aren't focusing?
yep. Not a bucket, Solo. Maybe if you give me the money, I won't tell Jabba that I seen you.
And that language was actually from some kind of South American tribe. And I'm not a genius, but I just heard that today. Look, he's got the little butt action going on there too.
That must have been one horny son of a bitch over there at Kenner. Gotta get that little butt crack in there. Just doesn't look real. Science fiction characters. These guys probably don't even have assholes.
I think this guy here might be an AT-AT driver. But he looks just like the TIE fighter pilot that's black. He's got a little wear and tear on him, a little loose, but he's good. We got him. We got this guy, man. I don't think he wasn't in a little bag.
Oh yeah, check this out. Now we got the dude, he's not in this group, but I was talking to this guy, and he had like a little box of weapons and little staffs, and I was showing Pudgy Secondstreet. He's like, look, see, this, you might have say you got a Biff Fortuna, and he's missing his staff. I said, but if you get the staff, see, there's Biff Fortuna's staff, and it's got him in a little box. He's like, you do that, then the dude's he just went from being worth $15 to $25, and then if you get his cape, he's worth $35, and if you get his belt, he's worth $45 or something, like, you know what I mean? And I'm looking, and the guy's like, oh, you wouldn't believe it. And it was like a little box like this, like, you know, like you would have model paints in, but clear and open. He goes, you wouldn't believe it. This was open, and we were there like at 11:30, something like that, and they opened at 10. He goes, at 10 o'clock, this was full of little pieces, like you need this little gun for this guy, or this little whip or whatever. And I was like, and it was almost empty except for a couple little staffs and things. And I was like, hey, there's the Rancor Keeper's helmet. I got that guy, but I just got this fat bald guy. I don't have his helmet. So there, I got his helmet. Now all I need is his staff. So there you go.
That's what's fun. This was all at Toy, Ohio in Girard, Ohio.
Let's see what we got here.
I'm going to give you a hint. He's missing his reins. But what's weird about it?
It's a tauntaun.
But this isn't the one that... He's got like a little... Check out his stomach. He's got like a little slice. But this guy's hard. But there is one, has a little slice, and you can stick a little Hoth Luke Skywalker inside of his stomach and keep him warm. And he's missing his... There should be some harnesses coming off here.
But we got a tauntaun. His ears are intact. His feet. They sound just...
It's like a Tusken Raider almost. And then see on his back he has this little thing where...
The guy sits in there. So that's kind of cool, right? All right. That's cool.
We'll just stick him on there. A tauntaun.
So that's neat. There's got to be a couple versions because I do remember one where his gut was open and you could stick the little Skywalker guy in there. But I thought it was funny that there is like a little slice, even though it's solid. Thought it was kind of funny. Actually, when I looked at this package till I got it here, I was like, I even told Pudgy, is like, oh yeah, see that little slice? You can shove a Luke Skywalker in there. Oh, here's one that I think I might have spent a few bucks on. He's got the staff and he's got the helmet down there. And he's got a little tiny head, but Lando Calrissian got everything to him there. So that's a good one. That's one of the better ones there. The doll's actually in pretty good shape too. His hair is like there's no paint missing on him. His little hands are there. Lando. This was Return of the Jedi, right? At Jabba's palace. I'm gonna stay out of that politics stuff. Oh, here's one. This guy was $10. Look at them hands on that dude. Look at that guy's hands.
Weird.
Did you see this guy in that movie Solo? It was called Solo. He's like playing cards. He's sitting right next to that actor that was trying to act like he was Harrison Ford. But this dude's eyes, he's like looking over there trying to look at his cards and shit. He's like, don't be looking at my cards, with the one eye. And then he's like, no, I can see your cards. But anyway, there's that guy. Probably come with some kind of little gun. This hand here, the one thumb's like sort of sealed, the other one's open. Oh, talking about open seals. We got, coming to our area, we got ourselves a Bass Pro Shop coming. All right. Can't beat that. Pudgy and I almost went to jail one time doing a geocache at a Bass Pro Shop in like Virginia. Woo! We did have a mountain gander mountain or whatever, but they closed it and said, oh, it's going to be all new and improved. They opened it up for like 6 months, and then they closed it again. Whatever the hell was going on with that. I think this guy, he's got little tiny hands, but his thumbs are all there. He's always one missing his thumbs. But it's perfect as far as his paint and stuff goes. So that guy's like a bounty hunter or somebody that was on Jabba's barge or something. Put the name up there. Man, we're getting down there on these on this time. Did we do all our shout outs?
A big shout out to Luke and James. Use the Force, Luke.
Try to keep most of it monotone for Roscoe. Let's throw some little voices in there and stuff. Sound effects. That's what makes it fun. What is in this, man?
There's like tons of guys. I can't believe how much. Alright, here's one. Now we had the AT Commander, AT-AT, all-terrain armored transport.
Look at this guy. I think he was driving one of them also. He's a Lucy. A Lucy. These Lucy's, we got them for $5, maybe less.
Now this one here, there's 2 of these guys. All the little fingers, all the little tiny fingers are intact. One is a Luke Skywalker, and one is another guy, I think. I think there's 2 of them. Comment down below if it's just the one. Because I remember, like, he's got brown hair, you know, Luke. Brown eyes. But I think that's a Luke also. So there's either 1 or there's 2. But anyway, there's that guy.
X-Wing pilot, whoever it is, Luke or somebody. And we got more. We definitely got more. The next time I go, I'm going to be looking for... There's like 8 of them Ewoks. I know I got a couple of them. I got one full one, so I think there's 8 of them. So there'll be like 7 of those. And I need that band from Jabba's palace, or their little instruments and shit. I need one of them purple guys too, with like the green face. Isn't this one of them guys right there that's in that band? Something like that. He's a big one too. You wouldn't think. I thought he was like a little guy. I wonder if he's like from... See if there's a stamp on this dude somewhere. Hold on, we gotta do a... Oh man, I don't know what I do with my glasses. Oh, here we go. Don't look.
I will have to see him with my own eyes.
Kenner, China.
1998. Oh yeah. So this ain't actually. This is one from a newer set. Because he's littler than the ones like from the original. 77, 80, 83, whatever it is. So this guy here's an imposter.
Yeah, so still weird looking, cool. So he don't go with that group. So if somebody needs that guy for their set, give me a comment down below. You can basically have this guy. Just send me the for shipping or whatever.
This would be the one from when they redid them. You know what I mean? They're more posable ones. I don't know why I got that. Dumb. Who the fuck is this guy? Orange glasses. His gun's on his hip. So he probably came with a gun and his gun's in his holster. But somebody jizzed all over this dude. This is definitely a... Ugh, man. But anyway, he's from the original group there. But with the orange helmet and shit, nobody knows who the fuck this is.
We'll put the name down below when we get to it. But man, just touching him, it's like, oh man.
I think a bunch of super bads squirted this guy down with a bunch of semen or something. Ah!
Anyway, he looks like a dick.
Man, that was just gross, man. My hands are covered in semen. I don't know what the hell that was. That guy was just gross. I gotta get Pudgy Secondstreet's toothbrush to clean that fucking guy off. Who knows who he is? All right, we gotta get getting down to the end here. What's this? Oh, yes. I love these guys. You can never have enough of these guys, just like a stormtrooper or a snow trooper.
A TIE fighter pilot.
These guys were the baddest asses, you know. Darth Vader was a badass, the little action figure, right? But this guy was always like the baddest looking dude, scariest. These guys are good. They're tough.
He's got the butt thing going on there too, man. Look at that ass. Look at that ass on that dude, man.
Yeah, I'd say that's my favorite out of the whole bunch. Guy's awesome.
Okay, I think we're down to the nitty titty, ditty and gritty. But you're gonna love this shit. And Pudgy, let me move this guy here. Pudgy was like, I was like, oh no, I need two of those. It's like, why do you want two? I thought you just picked for your credit. He's like, oh no, I need two of those. And as soon as you see this, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Gus, you did well. I think these guys are Imperial Guards in the Emperor's Chamber, right? Definitely gotta have two of them, so when you got them on display, they're sitting there, and then you got the Emperor in his throne chair in the middle and all that. Definitely. All right.
And these guys have like their little capes, like the head's like glued in over top of the cape, so you know if you lose their, oh man, they even have like their little outfits underneath. Look at that. Nice. That's very nice. They got all their fingers. This guy's got all his little, look at that. These guys are probably like the best made ones out of the whole thing. Feet aren't chewed. These are nice. Really nice. Imperial Guards. I think in like in the Star Wars segment or whatever. You know what's weird? Check this out. This is bizarre. Unless this just happens to be ripped or something. The seam, there's a seam on these guys. One's on the left and one's on the right. How about that? That's weird. Because you can't slide them around. They're glued underneath the helmet. So what does that mean? Comment down below. One's on the left, one's on the right. So I think I actually got, maybe there are two different ones. There's something on the back of their leg there, so we'll have to check that out. Neat. That is, I just noticed that though. Their cape open on opposite sides. Perfecto. Let me put them guys back in there. So that's what I got for from Toy, Ohio. on February 11th.
One of these days we'll get the whole collection out and see what we got.
Here we go.
At the beginning of this, you guys seen the actual one from February 11th advertisement. This is the one for June 17th, 2023. The amazing Toy Ohio. Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford are going to be there. But there you go. There's your Toy Ohio advertisement for 2023, June 17th. Toy Ohio! Interesting background on that, too. If you look at the... look up Toy Ohio, who's running the show and who started it and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Guys' moms out front. Lots of people there. Over 2,200 people, I think, was there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, Star Wars fans. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Lets me know that you care. We picked up a few subscribers along the way here in the past week. Or I'll just keep them, hang them up around here. I'll put them in one of the... There's always something different out here. Something like that, maybe. You guys know what I'm talking about. We can. I haven't put any content out in there's that sticky guy. Ugh. Man, I gotta scrub that motherfucker down, man. I don't even know who the hell this guy was, but I know he's in the thing. He's on the list. Beep. Show up the list up there. So check out Porky Ridge on Whatnot Diecast Cars. Check out Randy the Tooth Fairy, Mr. and Mrs. Tooth Fairy on TFT Racing and Juniors Raceway. Definitely 3dbotmaker.com. The king of the mountain is just starting qualifying times.
Are in. You can see them on 3dbotmaker.com. Scroll down, KOTM. You can see all the qualifying times. Mine weren't real good. But I think it's not going to be about speed. It's going to be about finesse.
Because it's all about domination. And there isn't any room for second place. I'm Dr. Gus Greenfield. And I approve this message.